Greetings and welcome back to Robocraft, and this time to the garage that formerly held the rolling Shenanigans. That's right. Unfortunately, I felt it was cruel to keep rolling Shenanigans around, honestly. I was I was busy within Solenopsis and Victor all the time, and let's face it, rolling Shenanigans has been, in every measurable way, supplanted. Well, except style. I suppose that Rolling Shenanigans was a rather majestic-looking vehicle. But Rolling Shenanigans has been retired, and its cubes have been released back into the ether from whence they came. That is, back into my inventory, from which I can build new robots. And I would normally have continued with Solenopsis and Victor, except a couple of comments, and in fact my own observations, have made me curious about one little thing. And little is the key word here. I am quite curious about the weapons platforms, the satellite weapon platforms. That is, the floating base, well, base dwelling, I suppose. They don't really leave the base so much. The snipers. The floating snipers. I say floating because they don't really fly. They're certainly not hovers, but they mostly remain in the air thanks to helium. Now, I am thinking that we're going to try and build one of these craft. Now, I'm not interested in bullying new players who haven't even really gotten to grips with the game, so I'm not going to be hanging around in Tier 1. But this is going to be something I've not done before, or at least not specifically built a flyer that is really meant to remain stationary and defend the base. So I'm not going to be pushing the boat out too much, but we are going to be trying to get into Tier 2, Tier 3 to start with, and then we'll see where we can go. I'm not sure I'm going to stay with this bot anyway. This is more just for science, really. I'm not entirely sure that I approve of this type of robot, but nevertheless, it does appear to be ridiculously effective for those who do employ it, so I'm willing to test it out for science, and then I'll skedaddle once my honor is in question. Now, well, actually, do we need all of this? I think this is going to be a craft that's going to benefit massively from very careful balancing, which unfortunately means a lot of time spent just trying to get the thing not to move around too much. The main thing I'm concerned of is motion is continuously rising, or falling for that matter, especially falling, but if we're moving too fast, then the accuracy is going to be terrible. Ideally, what I would like is for when I'm done climbing using my thrusters, or dropping should the need arise, that the helium will keep me perfectly balanced. Whether I'm going to be able to get that or not, I'm not sure, but let's have a quick look and see how this flies. If indeed it flies at all, it may not. I haven't put much helium on here, and I put a lot of components, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it just sits on the ground. Yes, but let's see how quickly it falls. Okay, that's not too good. I'm going to have to bear that in mind, that it basically tries to rise backwards. Alright, how quickly do I fall? Fair old speed, so yeah, we definitely need a couple of extra blocks of helium, I think. Maybe 2 blocks, and we want to rise the back a little bit more than the front. So let's do this. Now, I typically hate having thrusters attached to my the helium tanks. It just seems like a recipe for disaster to me, but actually we'll need the steering towards the front rather than the back. In fact, I should be able to fit the steering in there, shouldn't I? Can I then... Oh, yes, I can. I can also have the reverse thrust right at the back there. No, no, no. Okay. Well, that isn't actually too bad. I guess I'll just use the helium like this for now. This is a special test. Now, we're still well within Tier 1, and I'm surprised by that, considering we've got a Tier 2 gun, but I would like to get a much more powerful gun. Funds allowing. Still flat on the ground, but how much do we fall? And also, can I steer? Yes, I can steer pretty well, actually. A little bit unstable. My god, that would be terrible for sniping. Can we move forward? Yes, we can. Okay. Right, how fast do I fall? Manageable? I'm not sure. No, not quite what I want. Plus, we want to add more parts. Firstly, I would like a... You know what? I think we are going to visit the Solenopsis Invicta, and I'm just going to borrow some of your parts. Don't worry, this is quite temporary. If these actually work, then I'll buy new ones. But for now, I don't want to spend all of that money buying those new parts and then decide, no, this doesn't work at all. Let's get rid of them. These are not cheap. Right, the radar level 2. Where do I want to put this? Where can I put this? I could put it there. And then we're going to want to balance it with the radar receiver. My god, these things are enormous. Alright, that's actually starting to pull our level up a little bit. Radar jammer, can I place this at the back? Yes, I can. Fantastic. In fact, I should be able to place this at the front. I'm not sure if that would be the best thing to do, though. Right, I fancy we're going to need a bit more helium now, thanks to everything we're adding on there. And we want to try and keep this balanced. Now, I know that's not quite going to balance it out. In fact, it's probably not even going to remotely balance it out, so I'll go the full hog, and then we'll see where we're at with the balancing. This thing will not be able to take a hit. I'm not building this to be able to survive. If I enjoy the playstyle, or at least my curiosity is not exhausted... Really? Okay, we're constantly rising then. I was afraid that that might be the case. Perhaps if I replace the front cube that the radar receiver is on with an actual armor cube, that will correct that just a little bit, but we'll have to see. Let's try that first. Okay, and back in. Now, as I was saying, if this actually is worth investigating a little bit further, I will probably upgrade it properly. Okay, so we sit still with that. All right, that's actually pretty good. Let's see how much we fall. Let's use this as a balance. Is it fast? Ooh, this is good. We are falling, but very, very slowly. All right, how much damage can we do? No, peek out. I'll take your bloody radar off then if I can't do anything else. My lord! The wobble from the recoil of that. My god. We're going to be restricted in how often we can fire purely based on that. Let's see what we can do. There we go. And, can I control, maybe compensate for the recoil a little bit? It looks like rising or lowering helps to cancel that out a little bit. There we go. Let's try and reduce the recoil. And we can fire again. And up, down. Yeah, there we are. Left, right, AB. Etc, etc. I don't actually know what that cheat code was. I'm afraid that a combination of many factors have meant that I have no idea what that is. I've just seen it referenced a bunch of times. I love the SNES, but I just don't think I ever felt the need to cheat. That's probably it. I was far too dapper, or just too good at the games that were on the SNES to ever need to learn. Right. I think we're pretty good, though, with the balance there, except the recoil is horrific, but we'll be able to deal with that, I think. What tier are we going to be in with this now? We're almost in tier 3. Okay, well, we'll have a look at this then. I wouldn't actually mind getting a better radar jammer, really. Let's have a quick look. Have I unlocked better radar jammers? I've unlocked a level 2 radar jammer. Okay, let's have a gander. How much would you cost me? 1,000. Oh wait, is that the 1,000? Oh no, that is the level 2 radar jammer. I could go for the level 3. Though I imagine that would put us well out of... yeah, we can't even afford it anyway. But that would probably put us well into level 3 territory. Okay, well, let's try this out then. Oh, wait. We haven't renamed it. We can't go into a fight called the Rolling Shenanigans when we're clearly some sort of hovering Death Star, well, a larval stage of a Death Star. Wow, I could go with the sort of name this like a space station I might name in some sort of space-based 4X game, or no, we're going to continue with the insect theme, but I'm just going to call this by its common name, mostly because I don't know what its actual name is. So the mosquito. I can't be expected to know what a mosquito's scientific name is. We don't get them over here. Right. Okay. So we're going to take the mosquito out. Perhaps too grand of a name, really, for a bot like this, but we'll see. I guess mosquitoes really aren't that grand as they are annoying, in which case this might actually be perfectly fitting. Right, let's have a see of how well the mosquito does. Luck, have fun, all, as always. And I will wait until... Oh, there we go. We're straight in. Right, up we go. Now. Ooh. My goodness, what's happening down there? Well done. Lots of noise. I think he's flipped upside down, is he? Oh, that must be a bit annoying for you. I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to move a little bit off the base, just so that it's not obvious where I'm going to be. Fun is having you. Oh, that sounds awkward. Now, are we going to find anyone? And will my radar receiver be able to connect with enough people that I'll see them far away? Oh, there we are. Right then, you. That was a terrible shot. Oh my god, he can already see me. I don't want to be here anymore. I think it would probably be very, very good if I moved. Because if anything over there hits me, I'm dead. I literally will be dead if even a single one catches me. I'm fairly sure the splash will hit every part of this ship at the same time. Okay, looks like one of my allies is already in there. He's drawing their attention. See what we can do against you. No? Okay, I'm going to need to move. Well, so far, not so good, unfortunately. Ooh, a little bit close for comfort. Let's try you out again. Have I destroyed his weapon? Have I declawed him? I'm not sure. I think the thing with these types of craft is they're really meant to be super, super high. And I'm using this more like I would a normal flyer, so it's not as effective. Thankfully, I am able to move fast enough that I'm throwing off their aim. Ooh, that is getting close, though. I think we should change direction. Throw them off a little bit more. My goodness. I'm not shooting at anything because I'm taking so long to... Ooh, can I get the kill? No. But I can hit you. Nakoda. Who are you, Nakoda? What are you doing near my base? I will take my revenge. Or maybe I won't. Oh my god, this thing just rocks back and forth. Very, very heavily armored, I must say. Well done. Are they still firing at me? Do they still have a bead on me? I think they might. Well, I can't say that I'm getting the bajillions of kills that all of the other flying weapons platforms seem to get. But that is probably a, at least partially, my poor skill or poor familiarity with this type of bot to blame, I feel. Right, let's try and... We've whittled down a lot of your armor so far, but we're still not doing nearly enough damage, I feel. We have actually burrowed through half of his bot. Oh my goodness, the lag. Though I'm not sure if that is lag from internet lag or just lag from being so far up. You sometimes notice that the renderer stops actually updating as often. That was honestly quite underwhelming. It wasn't nearly as enjoyable as it seemed to be for those who take to the skies and then just kind of snipe from on high. The Solenopsis Invicta has fallen prey to that kind of activity more than once, and it always seemed like they would get millions of kills. We're going to jump into one more game. I'm not satisfied with that, with one test, though perhaps I need to redesign. Maybe that's the secret key. Maybe I need to make it a little bit more agile, or at least able to climb a little faster. Maybe I need to wait longer before I attack. Who knows? It could be any number of things. But whilst we're waiting to teleport into battle, I shall cut this out to save you the wait. So see you in the fight. And welcome back. Okay, different map this time. Let's see if we have any more luck. Though I'm not thinking that we will. I worry that I've just not made a very good robot. Though that looks kind of interesting. Is that a plasma? No, it's railguns. Okay. And that vehicle looks fantastic. It might not be so effective, but you have top marks for aesthetics there. In fact, most of you look pretty good. Oh, maybe it's just a comparison to me. The Mosquito is not really an especially good-looking robot. I'm sorry, Mosquito, but it's true. You wouldn't want me to lie to you, I know. Okay, he sees me. And all he needs to do is hit me with one thing to mess up my day. So let's move back just a tad. Just far enough that we can snipe. Alright, what have we got? We've got you. Alright, take a shot at your weapons. Oh dear. Let's move out of here. No, no, no. Do not want your crazy laser beams, thanks. Oh no, my health! This is the problem! Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well, I kind of expected that, really. A little bit. Though at least I was killed by a sniper and not just crazy SMG fire. Still, I'm really not sure about the whole flyer thing at the moment. The in the sky weapons platforms, no. Perhaps when Robocraft has added fixed wings, which they are doing at the moment. They're working on wings to actually making a flyer a lot easier and also a lot more fun, I should imagine. Then perhaps I will try that out. I'll try making an actual flyer. But at the moment, I mean, at least as far as I play and as far as I can think to design a robot, I really don't think that flyers are feasible right now. No. They do sometimes get some amazing hits on me, but then when I think of how many games I play and how often I actually die to a flyer, I guess it's actually a really, really small amount. Much more often, I'll kill them before they've done any significant damage to my craft. But it does seem that every now and then you'll find one who's just got ridiculous amounts of kills. And perhaps that's... Wow, really, Scavenger, that's an amazing robot. I love it. Truly, it's a work of art. Thank you for showing this to me, resident hamster. You can always trust the hamster. It's a flying spider. My god. It's trying to capture you. Run! Flee! Don't let it get in position. Oh, you're doomed. It'll eat you. Oh, phew. Ah, Scavenger. How cunning. Well, that fight was worth it just to have seen that robot. My god, that was amazing. I approve wholeheartedly. But as I was saying, you do now and then see someone who gets ridiculous amounts of kills, but that could be because they're in tier 3 or 4 with a tier 6 or 7 weapon. Or a lower tier, who knows. But no, I'm sorry, Mosquito, but no, I'm not taken by this. I wasn't even particularly liking the idea of being a sniper, just kind of defending the base. I want to be out there with my brethren, not watching them die from far away. Right, we're going to wind this episode up. I'm going to take the Solenopsis Invicta out at least one more time. And then I'm going to wrap this episode up. It's been a bit of an experimental one. It's just that so many people had been commenting on their success with the those types of robots that I was deathly curious. Just how successful are they? And I don't think they are. I think it's possibly more luck than anything, or just technological advantage. But the Solenopsis Invicta, well, I don't know. I was going to say it's all style, but you look like a brick all of a sudden. No, we're going to need to give you an interesting shape. Maybe some little inny-outy bits. Inny-outy bits, my god. Some curves, some sleek design. Yes, that'll be glorious. And welcome back. Okay, we are on a snowy map. One flyer, got one. Is that it? Just one? Are you a flyer or a hover? No, actually. Looks like a sniper of some sort, though they're going... They're on the move. They're an actual flyer by the looks of it, rather than a sniping weapons platform. It might even be a plasma gun that they've got. Wow, that is quite a small bot, but very heavily armored there. What kind of radar have you got? It's just tier 1? It looks like a tier 1. Alright, let's get out there. A lot of very small robots out and about, I find. And who was that? Silver Wolf? Were you just shooting the floor for no reason? Okay, we've got some action in here. Let's go and join the fight. Oh, we've got quite a lot of action all around, actually. Looks like we may be able to get a flanking maneuver here. And it actually looks like these guys may have radar jamming as well. Very interesting. Where are you? No? No, it doesn't. It looks like they may have actually all been cleared out. Oh wow, you're tiny, well-armored bot. You're still alive, but all you've got is a seat and wheels. I guess the armor did do its job of keeping you alive, but shame it didn't keep one of your weapons alive at least. Right, okay, we're going to be following SW Ilver Wolf. Swilver Wolf. A new one. Right, can we get a shot? Yes, we can. We can get a few shots there. Maybe if we can do enough damage, we'll be able to take them out. My god, that hurt. They're doing a little bit more damage to him, I think, than he's doing to us. I think we may have even damaged him irreparably. 77% is quite a lot to lose. Or rather, be taken down to as a flyer. And it looks like the others are also getting him now, so he's going down. I'm going to go and deal with this fellow instead. We've lost none of our guns. All they've managed to do is punch a hole in some of our armor. That is good times for us. Hello! I would like to destroy your gun as soon as possible, thank you. And then the rest of you soon to follow. Ideally. There we go. Not too bad. We have now lost 2 of our weapons. But I'm going to head back to base, see if I can stop whoever's trying to capture it. We've got 2. Both of them wounded. You quite badly wounded, but what about your friend? I do not know. I cannot see him yet. But I'm not going to be able to take too much damage, unfortunately. They're both fairly well set up at the moment. I'm just going to... Oh, no. They won. We were so close as well. And they even managed to kill me. Well, that's my fault for just charging in there, I suppose. Well, that's what Solenopsis Invicta does, I tell you. Still, we got a 405 RP from that battle. And we did it, well, I was going to say, we did it the right way. What did we do the right way? We lost. But still, we lost the right way. If there is such a thing. But that is it for this episode. I'm sorry we couldn't go out with a win there, but I feel that Solenopsis Invicta was still more fun to play regardless. But that really is it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining me for the next, or for perhaps a Robocraft stream in the near future. But until then, whenever then may be, do take care.